in the depths of January, it's always nice to share stories of a more positive note, and we've now had the first sort of inkling of what we can expect from our wonderful forthcoming coronation of King Charles on May the 6th. It's going to be an exciting day, and obviously they've decided to now bring out some information, more all-encompassing, more all-inclusive. When you think about it, people look back to the previous coronation way back in 1953, that was exactly the same. People talk about it sort of being more modernized. Every generation, every decade moves on. They have to move with the times. That's the whole point of royals. If you look at the history, a lot of people say, oh, the royals are very reserved, they don't move with the times. It's rubbish when you think about it, because as we've seen recently, the king himself has just very nicely and generously donated £250 million to good causes here in the United Kingdom. Our only worry truly is that the right people get the right money and spend it wisely. We'll just draw a line under that one. But if you are coming over here to the coronation in spring on May the 6th, you can look forward to some spectacular events. Of course, all the pomp and circumstance that we love attached to the British monarchy. But then on the Sunday at Windsor Castle, there's going to be a spectacular concert. Now, when you think back, way back into medieval times, well, there were things like court jesters, weren't they, that were brought on to entertain the royals. And if you didn't do too well, you didn't come back for the second act. You get the picture. I think I could be one of them, don't you? Say nothing. But you know what I mean? It's kind of fascinating to think that's how you entertain royalty. But so far, and according to a very good source, it looks like, of course, King Charles has already got his eye on a couple of favourite performers, so I thought I'd share them with you. In particular, he'd like to sing at his very special concert none other than a brilliant dame, a lady that's had a colossal career for many, many years, a particular favourite with the royal family. And as I say, if I mention the words Goldfinger, we're talking about the ever-brilliant Dame Shirley Bassey. Still rocking, still going strong in her 80th year plus, but still looks as brilliant and can sing as well as ever. Now, according to that good source, the feelers have already been put out. But who else would Prince Charles, or should I say King Charles, like to sing at his coronation? Again, I've been told that another personal favourite from way back in the 1970s was none other than Sheila Ferguson. She fronted the brilliant pop disco group and soul sensations, The 3 Degrees. Still looks fabulous today, still got a brilliant voice. And when you think about it, at that particular time in the 1970s, she was billed as Prince Charles's favourite pop group. Dates you, doesn't it? But what about Camilla? What would she like to see at the concert? Well, as you know, for the Platinum Jubilee celebrations, we had the delightful and brilliant Motown star, Diana Ross. But a lot of people wanted to see more British, Welsh and Scottish contingencies. Now, I don't know where Sir Cliff Richard fits in on this, but we'd like to see him pop up. But according to a very good source, Camilla, the Queen Consort, very much would like to see Sir Tom Jones, particular fan of his Delilah. Oh yes. But apart from that, we're told that she does enjoy the world of classical music, but would like to see a concert that's really encompassing for everybody. So while we all enjoyed the pop stars of the Platinum Jubilee concert, and the reason why they have to put them in is, of course, kids, younger people buy the tickets, and it's important because the money from the tickets goes to the trusts, the charities of King Charles. So everybody does get out of it. But as ever, I'd love to know, if we could write to King Charles and say what we'd like to see, who would you like to see on the bill? Me personally, I think many of the stars have sadly moved along. But you never know, do you? The magic of the digital world and the big screen can bring many people back. What about the avatars of ABBA? I'll keep it there. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.